it's important to be specific when we're calling things by name. I use this for an example. Back when I first started in construction, I used to call them blue screws. Let me get those blue screws. Let me get the blue screws. But I call them, they're called Tapcons. Or when I'm sanding the floors and the guy calls it a sander, I say, yeah, that's a drum sander though, and that's an edger. You got to call things by name, because when you call things by name, people are able to know that you have experience. People are able to know that you know what you're talking about. So I start thinking, what's funny to me is that if I went to Egypt, or if I went to Africa, or if I went to Mexico, or if I went to anywhere and they asked me my name would be Les. It doesn't change because I'm speaking in African, they're going to say Les. It doesn't change if I'm speaking in America, my name's Les. If I go to Mexico, my name's Les. If I go to Dominican Republic, my name's Les. If I go to Barcelona, my name is Les. It doesn't change, that's my name. But for some reason, we changed Yeshua to Jesus. So if we are going to be specific, if we are going to talk like we have experience, if we are going to be able to call somebody by name, we must call them by their name. So we don't know how things change. We don't know what happened here. We don't know what happened there. But one thing I do know is that Yeshua is the name of Jesus in the original text. I don't think names should change based off of what text we're putting them in. So I'm going to take Jesus out of my vocabulary and I'm going to replace it with Yeshua. So when I'm talking to Yeshua, he knows that I'm talking to Yeshua, because it says when you ask in my name, in Yeshua's name, I will go to the Father, Yahweh. So I think it's important that we start getting these names and these original texts into place in order for us to really be able to receive the full blessing of Yahweh. I hope y'all have a great day and God bless.